Hi friends! I don't remember if I have introed this yet, so hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Glenna if you're new here. If you are new, welcome. I just had a baby 2 months ago now. It is January. I will show you us going to get a Christmas tree with our 1 week old baby, and now I'm a little over a month postpartum, and I'm gonna do this like raw fourth trimester postpartum recap vlog. So this is my little update while I make some tea because I am fighting a little cold. I'm finishing my coffee, my last little swig, and I'm gonna make some tea just to try and like help my little cold. So things about my postpartum experience so far. I am struggling with a little bit of postpartum anxiety. I noticed it when we went to the grocery store, and I was all of a sudden like terrified that our dog was going to knock over our Christmas tree and light our house on fire, and I couldn't stop thinking about it the entire time that we were there. So my midwife suggested some 5-HTP. I haven't gotten it yet, but that is what I'm going to be getting. Last night we got our first 7-hour stretch of sleep with my month-old baby. He had his last feeding at 9:45. I went to sleep about that 10 o'clock time. He woke up at 5:30. He is not sleeping so much during the day, but we're getting such good chunks of sleep at night. I'm like, but I want him to sleep well. Physically, I'm feeling great. This is my 1 month postpartum belly situation. I have a lot of stretch marks that I'm still getting used to. First, I was really struggling mentally with the changes in my body and just feeling like my body wasn't my own anymore. Feeling like my body was never gonna look the same, and I was just kind of struggling with that. And she told me the Bible verse that says, present your body as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to the Lord. And I was just like, it just kind of made me think like that is what I did. I sacrificed my body to the calling of be fruitful and multiply, to receiving the blessing of my son. All of these things that happened, I did have to sacrifice myself for. And now when I look at my stretch marks, or at least what I'm working on with looking at my stretch marks, is just remembering that I sacrificed my body to the Lord, and like this is his body. And I don't know if I'm explaining that the way that I'd want to, if my brain was working a little bit better, if I was getting a little bit more sleep. But I don't know, I just feel like I feel differently about my body now after just that encouragement from my doula, and just thinking about how beautiful it is to have used my body to bring forth this life and have the Lord use my body like that. But my abs are back together. I have not started working out yet. I was gonna start that today. And let's see, I think that is my biggest update right now. Thank you for sticking around while I had my baby. And yeah, that's today's 4th trimester recap update. I'm going to drink my Earl Grey tea. I think I might put some milk in it. Oh, that's another thing. My diet has changed. My baby is protein sensitive, so I am on a dairy-free, soy-free, egg-free diet, which has been a lot more difficult than it might sound. I was vegan in college, so like the dairy-free isn't as different, but the egg-free, no baked goods. Been using this egg replacer, and I'm going to bake this weekend with it and see if that works. But anyways, that is my update for today, all 6 minutes of it. I'm gonna go drink this. About to put you in your carrier for the first time. Oh, like a snuggly newborn hug. I'm the happiest girl in the world. I'm able to put on my socks again and my own shoes and bend over, which feels amazing. We're going to get our Christmas tree today. I am 8 days postpartum, which is crazy. I'm technically still like in my 5-5-5, so like I did 5 days in the bed, and that went really well. My 5 days on the bed has been like between the bed and the couch, but I'm actually feeling really good. I'm feeling a little bit tired, just like a little sleepy, but overall I'm feeling really, really good. So we're headed to go get our Christmas tree today and start decorating so that we can have some of that Christmas feeling. Because I gave birth in between Christmas and Thanksgiving, I feel like I'm in holiday limbo. I'm not really getting any of the holidays. So I really just want my house to be decorated so that I can sit on the couch and watch Christmas movies and snuggle my baby and feel like I'm not missing out on the holiday. So let's go get a Christmas tree.
Goody.
I dreamt of baby wearing my whole pregnancy. I am 3.5 weeks postpartum for my raw 4th trimester recap. I love feeding him. It's my favorite thing. Even in the middle of the night, it's not that bad. I'm very tired. I'm having postpartum anxiety. Not loving that. I had anxiety as a kid? Yeah, and when I was 18, I had anxiety and I was on medication for it. And I didn't love that, and now I'm having postpartum anxiety and I don't love it either. You can tell how low energy I am. I would say though, I agree with people that newborn tired is far better than pregnancy tired. Pregnancy tired is like a never-ending utter exhaustion, and this is like I haven't gotten enough sleep. Like pregnancy tired feels like it's all encompassing your entire body, your entire, like everything about you is tired. And this is just like my mind just feels a little bit sleepy. But I can have more coffee and that helps. And I still have my red pregnancy nose. Love that for us. My 1-month-old baby update. This is the Love Every Play Gym, and it is his favorite toy, his favorite thing to be in. Hi. I have this little, I'll link it down below, it's from Amazon. I have this little tummy time play thing. I don't do a lot of tummy time flat on like something like this. I do tummy time on my chest in the bed in the morning, and he does really well with tummy time. He can hold his head up. I'm obsessed with him. But as I said when I was pregnant, this is not really about him, it's about my postpartum journey with him. But I will tell you, my favorite products so far have been this Love Every Play Gym. He loves it and it's really convenient. My bouncer, which was like only $50 from Target, and the LV milk catch cup things. I wear them all the time. I have already collected over 60 ounces of milk, not from pumping, just from what falls out. Just from what's fallen out. I like it because I'm never like soaking wet. I don't leak everywhere. I don't have to worry about wearing like breast pads or changing them out or how full they're getting. I just dump these. I collect the milk when I'm out of the house. I just dump it down the drain of whatever bathroom I'm closest to if they're getting full. But if I'm home, I collect it in a bottle so I can measure it, and then I put it in the freezer. I have given him breast milk in a bottle every day because when my sister helps us sleep through the night, or him sleep through the night, she's going to need him to be able to take a bottle. And they kind of lose, not necessarily lose that ability, but they kind of forget how to learn. Did you hit that? Good job. They kind of forget how to learn how to take a bottle if they're breastfed, exclusively breastfed. So even though that is his main source of nutrients, I'll give him like an ounce or two in a bottle every day just so that he keeps the ability to use a bottle for when she helps us get him sleeping through the night. That is my update, 1 month postpartum. Oh, Mama keeps knocking that over. He is 12 pounds. he's a big baby. He was 8 pounds when he was born, and he's 12 pounds now, and he's living his best life. I think that every time that I've done part of this update, it has actually been in our kitchen. We are very close to our 3-month mark, and technically the 4th trimester, or like the postpartum experience, is 3 months postpartum because it's, you know, trimester. So this is my 3-month belly update, or like lack thereof. And actually just the other day I started to feel like I'm getting like a little bit of like weight on my stomach again, but I'm also breastfeeding, so that has like helped me lose the baby weight. Not that that was important. I weigh less than I did before I got pregnant. I think that a big part of that is the fact that my baby is protein sensitive and I can barely eat anything ever, and I'm starving constantly. How has your postpartum experience been?
It's been a learning experience. We are learning our baby, learning what he likes to do, what his cues are, trying to pick up on them. It's been tiring. Definitely. But we'll sleep eventually.
We're actually very close to sleeping through the night. Our son is currently only taking like 2 ounces at night, so very easily to get those 2 ounces during the day instead, or it will be very easy to get those ounces during the day instead of in the middle of the night. Andrew has been getting up now in the middle of the night, so I am getting lots of wonderful sleep, which has been great. In order to get him off that middle of the night feeding, I've been like pumping at the end of the day for those little ounces so we can wean him off. So that has actually been really nice that Andrew has been able to take care of him in the middle of the night. I still obviously wake up with him. Like, there's a Bible verse that says, nursing mother cannot neglect her child, nor will I neglect you. Speaking like of the Lord. So I like literally can't sleep through when he's awake, but I'm able to like lay there and rest my body because he's taking care of him. So that part works. I need a bite. Delicious. Health-wise, I'm doing really good, except for the gallstones, which have been attacking me quite frequently, and they are horrible. That is a little update. I don't know how much of updates I actually have in here, but I am nearing the end of my 4th trimester. And this was a raw look at my 4th trimester. And the most real part about this is that I filmed so little because I was so busy with our baby. It's definitely a learning curve. I'm excited to start filming and posting again. He sleeps so good and he loves his bed, and I love that for him. I used to feed him to sleep. I stopped doing that and I started putting him in his bed to sleep, and he sleeps so well in there and falls asleep so like calmly. I mean, lately he's needed a little bit more help, but he like loves it in there. So now, unless he's like super exhausted, he won't fall asleep on me. Like if he's at the good like sleep pressure to go to bed, he will. He's napping right now actually. He'll eat and then he'll like start to get a little fussy because he's like, this is not the environment that I want right now. I want to go to bed. We're gonna go eat our lunch out of our bowl. Our little Cajun chicken pasta, and I'm gonna get stuff done because my baby is sleeping and I need to get stuff done. This is fourth trimester life. Okay, this is the day that I'm starting to film my next video, so come back and watch that. But I realized I didn't really like finish off my 4th trimester updates, so I'm going to do that right now, even though now I am definitely like out of that 3 month. My baby is 5 months old now, but hi. I ended up having to get my gallbladder removed. That's why things took a lot longer. I had such bad gallstones and such bad gallstone pain that I needed to have it surgically removed, and that recovery was really difficult, especially being so early postpartum and having such a little baby who needed me. I had to rest and force myself to rest, and I required a lot of help from my parents and from my husband and from my niece. and they were all super wonderful. My son started eating solid food at 4 months. He loves it. He's been doing that ever since. He sleeps through the night. He was sleeping through the night consistently on a 10-hour rhythm, and now we're lengthening it. He is wonderful. I struggled with the postpartum anxiety. I don't anymore. I did take the 5-HTP. It was helpful. I suggest it, and honestly I keep it now. I used to take prescription propranolol for like anxiety attacks. I don't do that anymore. I take the 5-HTP. It works better and it leaves me feeling better, so I do that. And what else? The LV Catch Cups are still my absolute top postpartum product ever because I'm never leaking. Although I don't actually leak anymore because my milk supply regulated at about like 4.5 months. Like, it took a while, but he eats consistently. I love the Love Every Play Gem still, and the Bouncer, and the O-Ball, and the Itsy Ritzy lemon teether. He loves that. And I'm feeling like myself again. So I just want to say to all the postpartum mamas watching this, I love you, I see you, and it gets so much better. Life, like after, oh, life is so good, and I want a billion babies. They're all like, oh, I love them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next one.